We've got one foot on that t-shirt there. Well, that's good. What's happened to the other foot? I think Paul's had his hair cut as well. Has Paul got a new hairstyle going on there? Paul's had his hair. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh, there's Liz. Good to see you. Okay, we're live on Facebook. So we just all commented on people's new hairstyles and everything here. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. So thanks for joining us. What we're going to do today is we're just going to consolidate the balance work that we've been working on. And at the end of the session, for those of you who've been joining the balance challenge, the 10-day balance challenge, I'm just going to jump on Facebook and I can let you know who's won the challenge. The voting is very close at the minute. So if you want to sneak a quick vote in there while we're doing the session, that will be fine. Let's start off with some rotation. So we will take our feet about shoulder width apart. Just take a moment just to maybe move around a little bit, get balanced, get grounded, get the feet in contact with the ground, heels, ball of the foot, a little bit of bend in the knees. Then we bring our arms up facing forward. So our elbows are about shoulder height. We're not pulling the elbows back. So just in that comfortable position there, keeping the spine tall and long. I'm going to mirror you and we're just going to rotate and look over the left shoulder. And then you're going to come back to center and look over the right shoulder. Come back to center. You just peel the heel of the opposite foot off the ground. So if you notice, I've just lifted this heel off the ground. I've got the ball of the foot connected to the ground. And then back to center. And then other side. Keep lifting and lengthening through the spine. Nice and slow, just slow and rotate. Look behind as well, so you get that little bit of rotation through the cervical spine, through the neck. Lift through the crown. And then just get into your own flow. Rhythmical movement. Breath is just natural, so just lips lightly together, tongue resting on the roof of the mouth. Lift and lengthen. Lift and lengthen. Slow it down and just bring your arms to the side for a second. Just a couple of things to watch out on that one. So on any of these rotation ones, watch that when you rotate you don't end up leaning back. So I'm exaggerating, so that we don't rotate and lean back. So you remember you want to keep tall through the spine. So you might be able to get a little bit further if you reach back and lean back. But we want to just go to the point where you rotate through the spine. Also with the head. It's tempting to go, oh, I'll just crane my neck a little bit to look behind. But actually just keep that tall through the crown. And then just take that. So I can feel that there a little bit tight. So I can do much easier on the left side than I can on the right. So watch out for those little pointers there. Go back to that position. And then just bring the arms down. So we just, still a softness in the arms, still a little bend in the elbow. I'm not locking the arms out. So softness in the arms, softness in the hands, same thing. But you're just bringing the focus a little bit lower down the spine. So you're more mid-back, but same thing, lifting and lengthening. Watching that you're not leaning back, breathing easy. Just enlivening the spine, the rib cage. So we'll go into some balance work after this. And then we're also going to do a little flow movement or sequence at the end that we'll repeat a couple of times. So relax the shoulder blade, feel the space between the shoulder blades at the back, opening up the back of the body, and then just bend the knees a little bit and come a little bit lower. So now, if you like, we're bringing the focus a little bit more to the lower back. You can look behind, breathing easy. Get into the rhythm. And then just come up, just keep both feet in connection to the ground and just go into your little knocking position. If you need to bring the feet a little bit together, then just readjust your feet position. And now just let the arms and the shoulders relax. And you don't need to look behind all the way on this one. You can if that's comfortable, or just take a look side to side, whatever feels good for you. You are tapping your arms across the front of the body and across the back of the body. So that arm, as it comes across the back, is just hitting back of the hand, just on the back of the body. And then gradually slow down. Come to a stop there. Take a moment. Let's do our spinal cord breathing. So again, here we drop a little bit deeper, so into a little squat there. We extend, open up the spine, and then flex the spine. We can coordinate the breathing with this one now. So you're breathing in as you extend, out as you flex. No forcing. And a nice visualization as you're breathing in is just that the breath is just naturally pouring into the body. So we're not having to draw the breath into the body or draw the energy into the body. It's just flowing through the nose into the body, pouring fresh energy. Again, you might feel the creaks and the crunches a little bit. It's good, as long as you don't hurt yourself. And work through the movement. So don't forget, we're creating all the way through the movement. So I'm not going here, here. I'm going through the movement. Remember, it's the quality of the movement, the quality of the practice, rather than the quantity. So I'm not just knocking out reps. Let's do a couple more. And then slow it down. Move around a little bit, have a little bit of a shake if you need a bit of a shake. And then when you're ready, come back to your shoulder width apart, a little bit of bend in the knees. Focusing on the hip area, on this center area here, shift, I'll mirror you, shift the hip weight to the left, and then shift the weight to the right. So we're just shifting left and right. So we're shifting over to the left. So it's a bit like rollerblading or ice skating. When we shift the whole upper body as well, the whole torso. So I'm not leaning over or dropping the hip out. I'm keeping shoulders over hips. The whole unit is moving left, right. So just get into that flow of shifting the weight left. Right, this is great on the hips as well. And now we can go into our 70s dance move, where now the hips lead. I can't do it. I can never do it when I break it down. The hips lead and the spine follows. I keep trying to break this one down to do so easily, and I can never get into the flow. And then just let the head go. So we've still almost got shoulders over hips, so it's not just completely floppy like a noodle. You've still got strength through that upper body. You've still got structure. And then once you've got that structure in the right place, you can let the movement flow. So again, it's something that we don't tend to do with that lateral movement of the spine. But actually it's really nice when you just let that go. And that was a crack in my neck then, wow. I need to do more of this. This is the next challenge. We just all do this. Seaweed challenge. 70s disco challenge. And then slow it down. Just bring your feet about fist width apart now. And just take a moment just to feel how you've energized, how you've enlivened the spine. Feel strong and stable through the lower body. So really check in with that connection to the ground, through the heels. And then that lightness and lifting through the upper body, lifting through the crown. So a lot of the points in our balance challenge, I really wanted to emphasize that it's great to do all of these fantastic different balance practices, but you are going to improve those balance practices when you come back to the basics. We just had our little group chat again on Zoom, and a lot of the comments were the fact that you only have to do that 20-second practice, and the more you can create a habit of just doing the small things, then the bigger things just happen. You don't have to just go for the bigger things. So just spending a moment just finding now your balance when you're pretty stable on the ground, because we've got both feet on the ground. Tuning in, remember, to your lower dantian. So that's that point between just below the belly button and towards the back of the body. Now, quite often we tend to hang out forwards like this, our hips push forwards. So really just pay attention to bringing that center of gravity of your pelvic area so it's balanced over the ground. So watch that position, watch that you're not too far forwards. So you'll feel a little bit more weight through the heels in general there. We're not having to do anything physically with the pelvis. So what I would suggest, a nice visualization, is just imagine you've got like a little bit of a weight on the tailbone. So I'm not tucking under, but I'm also not I'm not extending here and tilting forwards. Just allow the pelvis to be relaxed, the thighs to be relaxed. The thing with posture is remembering there's no such thing as a fixed posture. So it's very easy just to lock everything out and stand up straight. But we don't want to be doing that. We want to be finding our balance. We want to be finding a really strong structure. But within that structure, just in our standing, we can allow that flow of breath, and there is movement, flow of bodily fluids through the body, the blood, the lymphatic drainage. So just tune in with the center of gravity in the pelvis. And then moving up the body, center of gravity of the rib cage. So if you think that breastbone there, the sternum there, and the thoracic spine here. This is a point that often gets stuck. We tend to get stuck here in the thoracic spine. So if we just lift the sternum and extend that thoracic spine, it actually brings the rib cage balanced over the pelvis. So points to watch out is that we're not thrusting the ribs forwards here, because otherwise we put a lot of pressure on our lower back here. So we want to bring the ribs in, but not too far in that we collapse down there. Everybody's going to be different. Everybody's going to be feeling different things. So again, it's not forcing anything. It's just finding your center of gravity, your center of balance here. And then give the head a little nod. Get the head balanced on top of the spine. Now to do that, you have to extend here as well. So if the thoracic spine is down here and I'm trying to get the head back, guess what? You'll end up stressing on the throat there. So just lift and lengthen through the crown. And then once you've checked in with those 3 centers of gravity, just think of that visualization of being connected to the earth and at the same time lifted and connected to the sky. So that's a really simple way of focusing on that. But unless you check in with these little 3 points every so often, you're never going to be balanced as optimally as you can be. So it doesn't take long, just a few minutes each day just to practice this balance. And then keeping the fists width apart, you can just do some single leg stuff. So what was nice about the balance challenge is a lot of you are just showing, right, I just want to get this right first. So I'm just stabilizing on my left side. I'm just letting that heel raise, peeling the heel of the right side. So that's the starting point. And then balance on swap sides, so balance on the right side, strong and stable, peel the heel on the left side. So if we've tuned into these 3 centers of gravity and got used to shifting our weight, so we're freeing up the opposite side, it's then much easier to go into balance on that left side of the body. And now you're strong and stable on that left side of the body, just pick up the right heel. And what is nice is also, I think I mentioned it in the balance challenge, is a lot of you are doing this, which is fine, but actually just let that hip go as well. So just pick up the heel. So really working on that strength on the opposite side of the body. So just have a little explore both sides again on this basic balance. And doing it slowly, telling your body, stabilize, balance, lift. Because the more you do it slowly and train your brain to tell your body, when we're walking and when we're running, obviously you're not telling your body all of the time what to do, but it will happen, it'll be more intuitive. So these are drills and practices so that when we move, we don't have to think about it, we just do it. So again, I would really recommend that just 20 seconds each day on each leg. And what you can explore here is now, how am I breathing? Am I breathing easy? Am I holding the breath? Are my arms relaxed, or am I having to use my arms to balance? What happens if my head comes forwards, or if I lean back? So really, I would really recommend keeping this single leg balance going. And as some of you did in the balance challenge, Billy putting his socks on. If you're not used to where you are in this position and you're trying to put your socks on, you'll be doing this. But if you actually go, right, I'm going to stabilize here, and now all I'm going to do is pick my leg up, bend over, put my sock on, it's much easier because you've trained your body to balance on that side of the body. Good. Shake the legs out. We're going to do a little flow. 3 flow movements now, finishing off with a single leg balance, which is nice. And we'll go through it once, and then we'll go through it all together silently, which is quite nice to do. So we start off with our feet shoulder width apart, a little bit of bend in the knees, and we just allow the arms, soft arms, just to float up and then float down. Do it really slowly. So float up. It's almost like they're floating through water. And down. So all the way through the movement, rather than counting reps, all the way through. Shoulders relaxed. And this is not just an arm movement, so what you can do is just feel the weight, the hips glide back a little bit, and then just glide forwards a little bit. So you're just rocking back a little bit, and forwards. Elbows soft. Shoulders relaxed. Soft knees. And then the next move, coming up the body, so bringing elbows out a little bit, shoulders relaxed, palms facing chest here, and then you're reaching up, pressing above, and then back down. Breathing is easy, just easy in and out through the nose, no strain, no force, extending. Slowly back down, shoulders relaxed. And if you want to put a little bit more strength behind the move, you can be soft here. And then when you rotate, you put a little bit more strength. So it's almost like you're pushing something up. And then back down. But nice and slow with the strength. It's not a force. It's a power rather than pushing and forcing anything. So you can be soft and then a little bit stronger there. One more, soft. Bring the feet a little bit closer together. And then we'll do arms float up, balance on one leg. And then slowly down, soft, 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 soft. Now let's do a little bit of a single leg squat if you like. So you're squatting down a little bit more. Squat, squat, squat. And then extend that support leg. And then softly down. A little bit of a squat so you can dip a little bit. Balance. Extend that support leg. Watch the shoulders don't come up here. So down, see if we can get a little bit lower, down, extend and balance. Shoulders relaxed, slowly down. This is the challenging bit, slowly down. Soft landing, soft with the foot, absorb the ground, balance, extend, slowly down. Balance, extend, step back down and step the feet together. On this one, because again on the balance challenge there's some really good ones of this, just watch when you are coming up that you extend this support leg. There was a few still down here wobbling a little bit on that support leg, so you extend, so you're nice and tall and lifted when you extend, so you can drop and extend. So that's quite key in terms of that single leg balance as well on that one. Right, what we'll do now, how are we doing time wise? That's good. So 3 simple flows or 3 simple moves there. So we'll do we'll do 6 of each. So 6 of this, 6 of this, we should have time, and 6 of that. We'll just do it silently. One of my mentors, Larry Camarada, who I'm doing Qigong practice with, does a really nice silent routine. So I think it's nice to bring that in so everybody's just following and flowing together. So let's start off with our feet shoulder width apart. I'll stay quiet when you're ready. Just step your feet together, pop your hands over the belly, and if you're comfortable, just close your eyes. Just finish off with a little bamboo in the wind. And then when you're ready, just open your eyes. Give your hands a little bit of a rub together. Step out. Whatever you feel you need to do, whether you need a stretch, whether you need a little bit of a shake. And then let's have a look on Facebook and see who's won the balance challenge. So let me just jump onto my other camera. And let me jump onto Facebook, see who's been, whoa, right, who, let me just refresh this page to make sure I'm not missing any votes out here. And the winner is, oh, if I can scroll up. Oh, this is great, isn't it? That's really anticlimax. I can't, why is the page not scrolling up? Hang on a minute. Come on, Facebook. Let me, hang on a minute. Sorry, just a minute. This is not working. Anybody get on Facebook? Who can jump on Facebook? Jump on Facebook and tell me who's won the challenge. My Facebook is frozen. Why has it done that? This is weird. Let me just have a look. Let me close that. Anybody on Facebook?
It's Julie!
Julie! Congratulations, Julie. Let's have a look. Well done. Yeah, because it was very close, but I think Julie was there all of the way on that. That's where, well done. Whoever spotted that, thank you for that. I don't know why my Facebook decided to give up there. So congratulations to Julie for winning the balance challenge. What I will do is, for everybody who registered for the balance challenge, we will do a free workshop. So we'll do a free balance workshop. I'll send you details on that on the Facebook group, and also on the email for everybody who registered. So thanks to everybody for joining the balance challenge. There will be more balance challenges, obviously, more challenges in the future. So if anybody got any ideas of what challenges you want to do, then let me know. But for now, thanks for joining. Have a great day, and I will see you all. Have a good weekend as well, and I'll see you all. Yes, thank you, Julie, and I'll be in touch with your winnings. And I'll see you all soon. Have a great day, great weekend. Take care. Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.